Hi everyone, welcome to Smash Our Stash 2021, hosted by Bourbon Creek Crafts and Fresh and Renewed. I think it's with Teresa. I wasn't sure if it was with or by. Anyway, it's Teresa and Beth from Bourbon Creek Crafts and Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. So each month we have a theme, and this month our theme was brads. Yeah, so I don't use brads very often, and I went digging. I do have some. I have quite a few actually. So I pulled out these, which were Doodlebug designs from, probably I got all these Doodlebugs at Tuesday morning. I had this Sweet Shop assortment, which is, it had little flowers, which you'll see I used one of those and a bunch of these. So those ones, those were already open, and then I have all of these, which I've never used, and they all have brads in them, 2 sets of them in most of them, yep. Plus I have these, which I did not use this time, which has, they're more vintage looking, For the Birds Home, a butterfly. This actually looks almost like a dahlia, and there's a bird here, and then just some sparkly ones. These are by Prima. And I have American Crafts Elements medium jewel brads. I'm more likely to use more of them because they're plain color. And then I have this pack of butterfly brads, but the colors are kind of weird for me. There's like, I don't know if you can see it. There's like a pale blue and a deep purple, almost like Stampin' Up's Blackberry Bliss, which I was thinking of using that. And then a green, which is sort of like Stampin' Up's Granny Apple Green. Anyway, the colors seemed kind of off to me for butterflies, and I thought I had one of these. This is called Cherries Jubilee. I thought I had one with strawberries, and I wanted that in the worst way, but I could not find it, so I don't know if I destashed it or what. I need to destash some of these too. Anyway, let me just show you. I didn't make a whole lot, but I made some things. So I started off with tags. I think this was the first one I did, and the blue doesn't really match. And this is Stampin' Up's Flowers for Every Season Designer Series paper, which is retiring at the end as of May 3rd. I think it was still available as of yesterday, which would have been April 4th, Easter, when I checked. This one I just used one of those jewel brads in like the pale green, and I didn't use any ribbon, so I figure these can be used somehow. And I didn't put any sentiments on these, and I did on most of them. I think this one I glued it down. Yeah, this one the paper's glued down. The rest of these move, so I didn't put any sentiments or anything underneath or any pictures, because I figured I'd save that for when I actually use them. This one is on Stampin' Up's Magenta Madness, and that's what this color is. And then I just had this little, now this one, oh, where did they go? Hang on, I'm missing some. Oh, I also found some Christmas ones, which I didn't use yet. And this bag had been gifted to me by Lorraine Pruitt in May 2018. But there were 3 of these sparkly pink ones in the package. Sorry for the glare. And I did use 2 of them because they sort of went with Magenta Madness. So I did, these were scraps of paper that happened to be right around 2 inches. I cut the designer paper down by about a 1/4 inch on the side. So, and the tag pieces, the backings, were 2 inches wide. And the punch I used is continuing. It is the Delightful tag topper, and it's number 149518. So that's, as far as I know, available right now and continuing in the new annual. So I will have any Stampin' Up products I use down below. Obviously I will not have any of the other brads and things because they're not Stampin' Up. So using the same paper, I had this scrap of Bumblebee and this scrap of Just Jade. I did pull in a thick Whisper White card base, a piece of Bumblebee 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and a piece of the Flowers for Every Season Designer Series paper, 5 1/4 by 4. And this is about 2 inches, but it's, let's see if that's 5 1/4, it's about 5 inches. And I don't know, this is 2 inches by roughly 1 3/4 or something. And then these were all out of the Sweet Shop assortment. Strawberry, oh see, this was strawberry parfait, but it had flowers in it. Anyway, so I took the flowers out. I used all the flowers that were left in it, and I used different shades of the brads that were in here. And actually this bling was one of these from here that I glued down, and I stamped Sending Lots Of, and that was out of the Pretty Perennials, which is in the January to June mini catalog and is retiring. It comes right now bundled with some Perennial Petals dies, which I didn't use. So I stamped Sending Lots Of and flagged this on Whisper White. Oh, and this I put up on on foam adhesive sheets. My camera seems really funny today. Sorry, playing around. I actually have a new light, so hopefully it's brighter and everything. I don't know, you have to tell me how you like it. I was trying to get it less shadowy, but I see I still have shadows from behind, so I might need to do something with my other light and bring it closer or something. Anyway, okay, this also is up on a strip of that, but for some reason it seems a little lower than this, and I don't know whether it's because I actually embossed this in the Ornate Flowers 3D embossing folder or what, but that's what I did. I thought it came out cute, and on the inside is the word happy stamped in Magenta Madness from the Pretty Perennials stamp set, which is Dina of the Creativity Caves $1 million stamp set. Okay, so that is that one. I might feel like I need a bow or something on that. I don't know. So I made 3 tags, so far 1 card, and then I made 2 more cards because I had this boutique brads, which were ice cream cones and cupcakes, and also Lorraine had some from the same pack apparently with cupcakes in it. So I made 2 cards, and these are both using those brads here and here, ice cream cones, but from a Stampin' Up perspective, they're using the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper, and this is in the January to June mini catalog, but the paper is going to go away. Now there is the Sweet Ice Cream stamp set, which will be continuing to the new catalog, and the Ice Cream Corner Ice Cream Cone Builder Punch number 154241. I believe right now these are bundled in the January to June mini catalog. However, I don't think they will be in the new annual. So if you want them at a 10% discount, you need to get them now. The paper will not be carrying over. So if you want the paper to go with the suite or the bundle, then you need to get that now. Also, there's little sprinkles, which I have here. They're retiring. Ice Cream Corner sprinkles. They're like a papery kind of material, and they're a little bit thick. Let me see if I can show you. They sort of remind me of like mints, only tiny. I don't know if you'd be able to see the dimension there. Maybe. No, it's going to be fuzzy on me. Anyway, they're a little bit on the thick, maybe about 1/8 of an inch thick side for a sprinkle to me. But anyway, this one, now both of these are made so they can swing. they're actually put through there, but I put a little reusable sticky square to hold them in place. But they can come loose. At the time I'm ready to give them to somebody, I might do that. The brad goes through the tag as well as through the bottom mat on top of the card. So this is the first one I did. It's on cinnamon cider, and then the mat is Blackberry Bliss. This is from the designer paper. These I actually used the punch and punched out of the designer paper. So let me just see if I can. Well, here is that paper, and for the cone, I punched it out of the back of that, although it was a different piece. And then, let's see, the purple, there's a paper in here that has like splotches. Let's see if I can find a bigger piece. Here it is. I had a scrap of it, but I punched the ice cream out of one of these. And for the next card, I punched it out of here, right there. So that's Old Olive and a little bit of Bermuda Bay on that one. This is more like, I don't know if it's Purple Posy. I think it's Purple Posy. Yeah, Purple Posy. And then what I did is I bumped this up on dimensionals. This is Blackberry Bliss Ribbon, which is in the January to June mini and is retiring. But then what I did, because it was a little too much white here, the little droplets and the sprinkles and the You're So Cool are out of the stamp set, which I've already forgotten the name of. Sweet Ice Cream. So they're here, the droplets here. You can stamp a plain cone and then put your own hashtags on. You have to use it twice, I think, to do it right. And you can also do popsicles, which are part of the paper, and including the stick. Anyway, and then the You're So Cool right here is out of it. And the Happy Birthday, which you'll see on the inside of both of these. But on this one, there was too much white. So I took this Stampin' Right marker, which is part of the Many Marvelous markers or the Regals set of markers, and I just flicked it several times, and that gave me the splatter. But the paper already had some splatter up here too, so I thought that went well with that. And then inside I just stamped Happy Birthday in Blackberry Bliss. And then the last one here you've been looking at, I did the same thing as far as making it able to move like that. This one I used Bermuda Bay, Cinnamon Cider Bermuda Bay. I brought it in a little smaller, so the backing is 5 1/4 by 4, and then this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8 for the designer paper. And then this is 2 inches again. I didn't use the punch at the top, the Delightful Tag Topper. And then I was looking for a piece, a scrap of white, like, you know, about 1 3/4 or whatever inches, and I couldn't find one. But when I was digging through my scraps, I found this already cut white circle. I ran it through the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder, and I did not bump the ice cream cone up on this one like I did this one, so it's more flat. And then I used the basic rhinestones, and I actually used Retiring Dark Rococo Rose Stampin' Blend, the alcohol marker, to put the cherry on top, because I thought the color most closely matched what was on the brad. And this is stamped in Bermuda Bay, as is this. And then these are from the Holiday Rhinestones, and they are in the Coastal Cabana, which is pretty close to, well, I thought that color, and also Bermuda Bay. And on here I stamped sprinkles all over in Tone on Tone Bermuda Bay, and also I stamped them in the ice cream. And then inside again it's just Happy Birthday, and that's on Bermuda Bay. All right, that is all I did. Yeah, I had some other ideas, but I have to move on. Actually, I have to do my taxes, so I have to stop. If anybody'd like to do my taxes for me, I'd welcome that. No, I'm kidding. I'll do them, but I have it on the schedule and I'm already late getting started with them today, so just want to get this done so it's up in time on the 7th when it has to be up. And please go check out Beth and Teresa and everyone else that's in the collaboration. They will all be linked down below. And I hope that you have a wonderful April. I know, well, no, I'll just leave it at that. Have a wonderful April, and thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.